My tin-made fish cakes transforms trusty staples into something really special. Served with a simple crunchy slaw, this is the easy road to exciting flavour. Often, when you're a chef, people think you don't really use things in tins or jars. You do. These are lifesavers. So pan on, medium heat. By the time that heats up, we'll be ready to cook our fish cakes. So first one, I love tinned potatoes. They're picked at their best and they're already cooked, right? So this gives us, in a busy life, this ability to react very quickly when you'd normally have to peel and wait for things to cook. Next up, tinned tuna. So drain that off. We got sweet corn, all great value. So here's our primary ingredients. How are we gonna bind that all together? Egg is a classic binder of a fish cake. So we'll put an egg into there. We need a bit more than that. So the potatoes, if you break them up, they'll bind. That's good. We still need a bit more. Stale bread. It doesn't have to be stale, but if it is, it doesn't matter. Put that in the juice from your potatoes, or the tuna juice, and then squeeze it out like that, and this will give a lightness and a sort of delicate texture to our beautiful fish cakes. So, nearly there. Mustard. English mustard. So these are all things that most of us have in our cupboards, and if you haven't, I highly recommend getting them in there. I haven't stopped yet. Just a little handful of coarsely grated cheese. Little pops of cheese melting inside your fish cake. Oh, this is gonna be amazing, right? Go heavy on the black pepper. So what we can do is scrunch it between your hands like that. Bring in all the ingredients and dress it in that egg. If you've got lemon hanging around, just take the zest. So look, loads of flavors going on there. Once we've got that mixed up, push it down like that. We'll cut this mixture in half and then into quarter. It's completely not accurate, but I don't care. Then we'll take each half and put it into two. So roughly you're gonna get 8 little patties. Some might be bigger and smaller, but my kids are bigger and smaller, so that's all right. Put it into a little snowball like that. So, olive oil in the pan, which is just heated up. Take some regular all-purpose flour, plop it in the flour like that. It just gives that nice golden crispiness. And I'm gonna put it on the palm of my hand, press it down. You can go as thick or as thin as you want. I'll do one fish cake, slightly bigger than the other. So, round ball in the flour, it's as simple as that. So I've got 2 in the pan. These can go in the fridge. You can use them in the next couple of days. They take about, look, on a medium heat, I think like 3 or 4 minutes on each side until golden and crisp. Let's turn it over. Let's see what's going on. They're looking beautiful. Then I'm gonna make a delicious homemade slaw, a fridge-raid slaw, right? So I don't care if you've got Brussels sprouts, red cabbage, white cabbage, anything crunchy. Fennel, carrots, sprouting broccoli. I've got a bit of onion. You could have apple, you could have pear. Speed peeler. Let's get into the vibe. A bit of onion. Don't need much. We're gonna go red cabbage. Anything you can get and grate, get and grate. I'm gonna take asparagus. Thinking about when I grew up as a kid in school, the idea of a slaw, it was cabbage, carrot, onion, mayonnaise, right? Let me give you another option. I can reduce the fats by 90% if you let me swap out your mayo for beautiful yogurt. Now with the fennel, I'm just using the little top bit, the stalks, and I think if people are honest, they normally throw that away. Apple. Anything you can grate, you can slaw. So enough yogurt to cover it. That's your creaminess. Let's go for whole grain mustard. That goes in, a little teaspoon. We could use vinegar or lemon juice. Fish, lemon juice. We've already used the zest. Let's go for it. And then any herb, basil, mint, parsley. I've got some dill. Just tear it off. Rustic slaw and mix it up. Now that beautiful red cabbage is gonna stain it all. So hopefully within about 40 seconds, we're gonna have the most beautiful ruby fridge-raid slaw. Look at that. Let's have a taste. Right, it needs more salt. I'll take the pepper. It needs a little olive oil. The mustard's good. The creaminess is there. So let me just wash my hands. For me, this is real life. Like, I'm not always sitting there cooking steaks and like posh things, like, you know, I'm a dad, I'm busy, I'm juggling, right? I crave things like a beautiful fish cake, but I might not have the fish, but I've got the tins. Solutions and enthusiasm, that's what this is all about. Let's plate this up. That's gonna sit on the bottom. And if you've got some, just the smallest amount of feta cheese crumbled and rained down on top is just a beautiful thing. This is simple cooking that delivers big. Lemon. Come on, yes. Get in there. Look at that crispiness. Sweet, funky from the tuna, the cheese. It is really, really good. Let's go for the fridge-raid slaw. Like the way that the lemon juice and that yogurt and the mustard works, it's really, really silky. This is like minimal effort, super simple, super quick, like cheap cooking. I don't want you to work harder or cook harder. I want you to think and cook smart. That is what simple cooking is all about. Yum.